Good Wednesday, everyone. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska's statewide weather. High pressure sits across the north slope at 1,032 millibars. It's feeding in an easterly flow across most of the interior, and as several waves of low pressure are working from east to west, heading from the Alcan border all the way out to the Bering Sea. Occasionally, we're finding some of these are stirring up some light areas of snow. Some of that found around 10 and all this afternoon. Most of the snow across the interior is winding down, or if not already gone, but it left behind about 7 inches of snow around the Fairbanks area and more than a foot in the last day and a half around the Circle area. Just over the last couple hours there, the sky is beginning to clear up a little bit more across the interior. You'll continue to be clearing as we head into the afternoon and look for a clear and dry sky tonight. Low pressure across the north and eastern Gulf at 998 millibars will rise in pressure as we go through tonight. That storm weakening there, but showers will persist across many areas of the Panhandle as we go through the remainder of this evening and overnight. Low pressure across the western Gulf is working northward, and that's allowing warmer air to move north as well. That will reinforce the opportunity for some rainfall later in the weekend for parts of southeast, but it looks like the next round of weather will be moving toward the Alaska Panhandle and the eastern chain, as well as some areas along the western edge of the Yukon and Kuskokwim Delta. A little bit of light snow possible there, but also watching for the threat for a little bit of freezing rain. Amount should be fairly light as we go through your Thursday for the YK Delta region. Watch for winds to come up around Kodiak and parts of the Alaska Peninsula on Thursday. Gales seem likely in most cases there for the central and western Gulf as low pressure drops to about 987 millibars. High pressure is still in charge of the mainland, but you'll see some fog across the north slope. It looks like most areas will stay dry. Places like Seward, though, in the Kenai Fjords area, will start to see some precipitation as the storm system gets closer from the Gulf. A look out west shows a gale force low working across the western chain, 994 millibars by Friday. An opportunity for a little bit of thunder and lightning there around the central and western Aleutians as a vigorous storm moves out of the West Pacific. Low pressure is also centering up across the central and northern Gulf at 995 millibars, and a steady southerly flow works its way into the northern and western Gulf Coast. With that, rain across the coastal areas and snow for places further toward the interior, Copper River Basin, most of the Kenai Peninsula, and maybe around the Anchorage Hills looking at some snow, as well as many in western Alaska and southwestern parts of the Yukon and Kuskokwim Delta. With Alaska statewide